Hello, everybody. Welcome back to C2C Mentors. We hope you all are doing well. In this video, we are planning to cover different aspects when it comes to your preparation of CAT 2022. Along with that, we will also try to give out some pointers on why a person should be looking forward to CAT 2022. So when it comes to CAT, it is India's top entrance exams to enter into the prestigious B schools of the country. And around 2 lakh people give it every year, and they have different selection criteria for all colleges, and most B schools you can apply through this particular exam. So how your preparation should look like for CAT 2022 if we start from now on, and how C2C can help you with that is what we're going to cover in this particular video. Going ahead, first you need to understand that CAT syllabus is not a lot, but at the same time it is very basic fundamentals, and if you twist these formulas and fundamentals you can get a very difficult question as well, which is why understanding your fundamentals and getting them clear becomes the most important step towards scoring good in your CAT exams, right? So our first phase, which will start from Feb or Jan end, is where you work on your fundamentals for all the 3 different sections. CAT exams consist of 3 sections, which are verbal ability and reading comprehension, which consists of 1 section. Then we have DILR, which is data interpretation and logical reasoning. And last but not the least, we have quantitative ability. So all of these sections you need to clear your basics for. In the first phase, we cover basics. We do level 1 difficulty questions and just get our basics clear, right? Post which we go on to the second phase where we solve advanced level questions. Okay. So in this phase, you have to identify your strengths and your weaknesses on the basis of the basics that you have gotten cleared for yourself. What that does to you is it lets you allow to understand where you need to focus more, and when you need to consistently work to maintain your accuracy and your expertise in a particular topic. So if suppose you are not very good with, you understand that you're not very good with percentages, but at the same time you are doing very well with probability. So you continue your practice of probability on a regular basis, but put extra efforts when it comes to percentage questions and the topic overall, right? So towards the end of your second phase, you are well versed with all the topics, including the fundamentals and the advanced level, okay? And throughout this, you have to pace out your mocks as well. You will not be giving mocks very regularly for the starting few months, say till maybe August, something like that. But you still need to give them to understand where you stand at your preparations. Before starting as well, if you give a mock, you will understand how much efforts you need to put in, or how consistently you need to practice if you're already scoring a good percentile. Post that, the last phase is completely filled with mocks and their analysis and revision. Since, like I mentioned, CAT course is not very wide, people tend to finish the entire syllabus very soon, and then they run out of practice. They have to restart, start over to get in touch with all the topics again. So to not do that mistake, we need to give mocks so that we are in practice, and at the same time keep practicing questions from different topics, right? So what that helps you do is it keeps you in touch with the basics and the fundamentals that you've studied, and which is very important for CAT, like I've repeated a million times. If you remember the formula, you can probably do 4 questions out of, say, 10 or 5 questions. But if you remember the fundamentals, you can get around a question even if you haven't practiced it earlier. Okay. Now we'll come to how mocks help you. Doing mocks help you understand what kind of questions you might actually face in the paper. And honestly, you can study and study and study, but unless you can actually solve the kind of questions that come in the paper, your hard work is not going anywhere. It's not getting you anywhere. That is where the importance of mocks comes in. And towards the end, you just need to formulate your strategy. CAT is accuracy and speed. To balance both of these, you need a personalized strategy for yourself. So you can try out different strategies while you're attempting mocks. By strategy, I mean, how do you attempt the paper? Do you do it question by question, or do you have an overview of the entire paper of all the questions and then pick sets or questions that you're comfortable with? It depends to each individual. I can tell you my strategy, but that wouldn't be helpful. Why? Because you need to come up with a strategy for yourself, right? So that is one place where mocks help you. Apart from that, analysis of mocks becomes even more important than giving mocks itself. Because if you have given mocks, but it's not adding to your learnings, it's fruitless. And it'll only turn into fruitful exercise if you analyze and learn from it. For example, there's a question that I can solve in, say, 1.5 minutes, which is not as bad. Doesn't sound as bad, right? But at the same time, when I saw mock analysis and I saw the solution of it, the solution gave me a shortcut in which I could do it only within 15 seconds. I save so much of my time and I can probably do 1 or 2 more questions in that. And when it comes to CAT, this holds a lot of importance. So giving mocks has another role to play in your CAT preparation. Towards the end, keeping your strategy in mind, keeping your fundamentals in mind, and keep learning new things and new formulas is what will get you through, what will help you sail through the exam successfully. One tip that I usually give out and I followed while my preparation was maintaining a notebook in which I jot down all the formulas, because there are so many formulas you'll come across under so many topics that it's easy to get mixed up with formulas, and that is where these formula books come into picture. If you keep revising the formulas regularly from this notebook and then put it into practice, it'll help you. It'll also give you a consolidated repository of your own to refer to whenever you need to revise the formulas. If you have the concepts clear, you don't necessarily need to go over them again and again and again, because your understanding stays and maintains, but your memory might fade away. And that is why you need to maintain a formula notebook. Okay. Jot down formulas from different mocks that you find, shortcuts, whatever it is that you think is useful and will help you in the paper. Another thing to help you with your preparation is that you need to increase your reading speed. Okay, so take 1 minute, take a notebook take a book or newspaper and start reading. Put a 1 minute timer. Assess how many words you're reading per minute. That's your speed for now. Keep reading newspapers and books to increase your knowledge, your understanding, and your speed. So by the end, you again compare your speed, reading speed to the initial reading speed, and you'll see an improvement in it. And I'll tell you how that's helpful. That's helpful because it will help you save time again. And when it comes to CAT, time is of essence, and you'll realize it when you give a few mocks, how important time is when it comes to your preparation. So doing that will help you increase your speed. Apart from that, reading newspaper will also help you increase your vocabulary and keep you in touch with the news and the happenings of the world. Okay. And how that becomes important is that once you've done with CAT, it helps in your interview preparation. And apart from that, it's always good to have an opinion and be aware about the things that are going on around you. So this is what CAT preparation looks like from now on. And C2C provides you with one-on-one mentorship for all of these steps. We have a detailed plan for CAT 2022 preparations with each topic discussed in detail, and enough time given to you and enough questions given to you to practice each and every topic. You have personalized sessions with mentors from top big schools of the country, including IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, FMS, XLRI, and all the other IIMs as well. I myself hail from FMS Delhi, and I am proud to say that I'm a part of C2C to mentor all of you and help you achieve your dreams for CAT 2022. All the best to everybody who decides to pursue MBA by giving CAT. And if you have any doubts further, we have our contact numbers here and you can reach out to us, and our administration will definitely help you. Thank you, guys.